Yeah, I think the good thing for the Falcons right now, even though it was a lot of bad on Friday night with the offensive line, is that most of their starters did not play. So I don't think Friday night is an accurate reflection of what we should expect to see when we get to week one with this offensive line. I think there's still at least a little room for optimism, but it did cause a lot of concerns. You certainly looked at this unit, given some of the injuries that they've had so far this summer up front. You did question the depth, and I think that got a little exposed on Friday night with their sort of second string unit not doing a great job. But at the same time, at least in theory, one of the players that played on Friday night is likely to start at left guard, because the Falcons did not have their starting left tackle, Jake Matthews, in the game, their center, Matt Hennessy, right guard, Chris Lindstrom, and presumptive right tackle starter, Caleb McGarry, in the game. But whoever is going to fill that left guard position, whether that's Josh Andrews, the veteran who really struggled on Friday, whether that's rookie center Drew Dahlman, or whether that's rookie right tackle Jalen Mayfield, it seems like, at least internally, if the Falcons are going to go with one of the players already on the roster at that left guard position, that player played on Friday night and struggled. And so you do have some concerns at that left guard position. I think in general with the offensive line, you can make do with one weak link on the offensive line. You can sort of give that guy a little help in the left guard position, at least on the interior line of the offensive line. Typically gets a little bit more help than other positions from the center. And so you can somewhat mitigate that. But I think the concern with the Falcons you have is you don't really know what you have at the center position in Matt Hennessy, because he doesn't have a ton of experience. You do question a little bit about the right tackle position with Caleb McGarry, who's been inconsistent in his first 2 years in the NFL. So you have a lot of question marks on the Falcons offensive line that haven't quite been answered and may not be answered really at all this summer. So I think the issue that the Falcons are going to have to deal with is you have some concerns about your starters, you have some concerns about your depth, and then you have a quarterback in Matt Ryan where these last couple of years, I don't think it's a coincidence that Matt Ryan's performance has not been up to, his usual standards these last couple of seasons, coinciding with the fact that the Falcons' interior offensive line has not been particularly good these last 2 years. And the way that Matt Ryan plays football is, he's a pocket quarterback, and he wants to have that clean pocket to step up into. And that's been an issue for Matt Ryan throughout his career. And I think as he gets older and you see probably a little bit less of his ability to make some of those off-platform and second chance opportunity plays by extending the play outside the pocket, that's not going to get better at age 36 and beyond. And so having concerns on the Falcons' interior offensive line, I think, certainly can be problematic for the Falcons. So if their interior offensive line struggles to the degree that I think at times on Friday night it looked like it might, that could be a big issue for the Falcons. But at the same time, I don't think we're at the point right now where it's time to hit the panic button. We'll have to sort of see how the starters perform this weekend or next weekend against Miami, and if they struggle in that game, then I think maybe it's time to hit the panic button. But not, I think right now it'd be a little premature.